Good morning, children. Let us move into our next topic, that is components of the Microsoft Word. In the first topic, we have learned about what is a word and what are its uses, how it is useful for us. And see, children, now we are going to learn about the components of the word. These components you can see on the first blank document when you open a word. Next comes the component Quick Access Toolbar. See, children, look into your textbooks. It is present on the title bar. It contains buttons for the most frequently used components. By default, save, undo, redo components appear on the Quick Access Toolbar. We can add more components to Quick Access Toolbar as per our need. See, children, here on the left side of the title bar you can find the Quick Access Toolbar. This is the save symbol, this is the redo, and this is a undo. And we can add some more components by clicking on this down arrow. Means we can defaultly find this save, redo and undo on the title bar. And this components are called as a Quick Access Toolbar, and we can add more components by using this down arrow. Next comes the ribbon. The ribbon is located just below the title bar. The ribbon contains several tabs such as File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, etc. Each tab is divided into group, and each group has set of related components. See, children, our next component is a ribbon. Here we can find number of components on the ribbon. See, from the bar which is below the title bar to the rule bar till the rule bar, it is called as a ribbon. See, children, here we can find the File, Home, Page Layout, Reference, here Paste, and here we can also find the styles, fonts, sizes, font colors, managing, giving the paragraph into the middle, center and justify. Here we can give it the fill colors. Here we can change the font, we can replace the headings, changing the font styles. All these come under the ribbon. All these components come under ribbon. Next comes the File tab. The new File tab of Word 2010 has replaced the Office button of Word 2007. On clicking the File tab, you can create new files, open an existing file, save a file, print a file and perform other tasks. See, here on your left side of the diagram, you can see the File tab. On clicking the File tab, it will show us to open a new document or open the existing document, how to save the document and save as and other things. All these components we can see in the File tab. And we can, if you want to create a new file, we just click on the File tab and select the option New. Next is the working area. It is the largest area where you can type, edit and format the text. This is the working area. Here only we will type or we write paragraphs, letters, alphabets, words, everything. We do our work in this area. So this is called as a working area. Next comes the rulers. Here are two types of rulers, vertical rulers and horizontal rulers. The vertical rulers measures the height of the page. Here the height of this page is measured by this vertical ruler, and this horizontal ruler will measure the width of the page. Here we can also change the margin by using this ruler. See children, here we can see the up arrow and down arrow type buttons here. By using the mouse pointer we can move these margins. Means the margin of the page can be adjusted towards left and right, and the page is measured vertically and horizontally by using these rulers. Next comes the status bar. It displays the page numbers, number of words, zoom option, etc. See children, this is the status bar, and it shows us it helps us in checking the page numbers, and it also shows this is the status bar, and here you can see on which page we are. Page 1 of 1 means we are in the first page. If you go to the next page, it will show as page 1 of 2. Means in the same document we are in the second page. Likewise, if you go to the third page, it will show us as page 1 of 3. Means in the first document we are in the third page. Likewise, it will show the number of pages. And see here the words. How many words we are typing also we can see in this Microsoft Word. And this is seen on our status bar. All this we can find in our status bar. Last comes the scroll bars. Scroll bars. Here we have two types of scroll bars. Horizontal scroll bars and vertical scroll bars. By using the horizontal scroll bar, we can move the horizontal scroll bar towards our right and left side of the page. We can see the two most corners of the page by using the horizontal scroll bar. There are two scroll bars in the Word window. The vertical scroll bar is located to the right of the document window, and the horizontal is present at the bottom of the documented window. We can move the screen display towards right or left using the horizontal scroll bar, and scroll it up and down with the help of the vertical scroll bar. See here how we will go to the next page. This is the first page of the first document. Now you want to go to the second page of the first document. Then how you will go into that page? By using the vertical scroll bar. If you move the vertical scroll bar downwards, it automatically moves to the next page as it completes after completing the first page. And by using the horizontal scroll bar, you can see the right and left side of the page completely and clearly. That's it for this class, children. Thank you.